Hi everybody, happy Thursday. I hope you're all having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. So remember how I made that baked ziti yesterday? So much of it left. So we're gonna have that for dinner. And since it doesn't have that much meat, I'm gonna pair it off with a little bit protein. So I'm gonna make this little picana steak. It's a small piece of steak, about maybe 3 pounds. So I'm gonna grill that, but I saw this viral hack that was really cool. And what it did was, okay, let me just put this in there and then I can talk. Okay, I'm just gonna loosely cover it. And I'm putting it in the oven. My oven is at 375. So I could leave it in there 375 for about 15-20 minutes. And that's perfect timing for me to prepare my steak. Now, this steak is already washed, okay? And so I have my pan right here. I'm just gonna put it there and I'm gonna grab a little bit of, I don't know if I should put oil. No oil. No oil, guys. Look at, do you see the tallow on that? Look at the thickness in the tallow. Now, I could take it out, but it helps to cook the meat better. So I'm just gonna leave it. And I'm gonna have some broccoli, a little bit of broccoli. Okay, so the viral hack goes like this. You take your steak and you don't add any seasonings, no oil, because this has a lot of tallow. So you cook it without anything, and then you prepare all the cool ingredients that I'm gonna add to this. So you prepare it right here on the block. So let's get this started. Let me get a fork and I can grab that pan. I don't know what my little pitchfork is. I'm lost. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I'm found. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take this nice piece of steak and I'm gonna put it, and I hope this is hot enough. Let's hear if we hear any sizzle. Okay, very little sizzle. Very little. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna wash my cutting board. Okay, so I washed my cutting board and I have this clean napkin here, semi-clean, because I was cleaning up this corner right here before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a small little onion, a little tiny little baby onion. Okay, I'm gonna grab this and I'm just gonna chop it up into little cubes because I'm not gonna cook it. We're gonna leave it raw, okay? The onion is gonna be just left just like that, and my garlic the same way. So right now I'm just gonna peel this onion and I'm gonna cut it up into small little bits, and I'm gonna put it right back on top of here. So you could see, I'll make the marinade right now. It could sit, if it sits, it's good because it'll be fragrant. Fragrant. Let me just throw out all this onion wants to roast. Stay right there. Okay, let me just clean this board up again because I'm gonna mix all the stuff on top of here. Okay, so clean board. It's dripping. It's okay. All right, so here we go. This table's crooked. Not table, then freeze them. See, I'm just gonna leave it alone, and I'm gonna forget about it. I have the skin of it, and it's good. I'm just gonna forget about it for a while because this has to cook 8 to 10 minutes on one side and about maybe 6 to 7 minutes on the other side, on the meaty side. I don't want it to be too what do you call it, rare, medium rare. Medium rare is okay for me, but not rare. Okay, so here we go. This is how I'm gonna cut my onion. I'm just gonna give it a couple of slices like that, turn it around, and I'm gonna give it a couple of slices like that. See? Now we got all these open. Now I'm gonna go the other way, and I'm gonna go down, 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 down. The whole concept is that it's already cut up, so you can make little tiny pieces if you want. And like I said, I want basically more onion flavor than onion pieces, but it's gonna be good. Look, see, I'm cutting them. Look how tiny those pieces are. That's really small pieces, guys, right there. Okay, so it's already smelling good. That picana steak. It's grass-fed, aged picana steak. So it's gonna be really yummy. I was gonna make it yesterday for my daughter, but I didn't take it out the freezer in time, and we were shopping, so I'm gonna have to get her next time. She'll probably be here Friday because she's off for the Passover holidays, and she'll be spending a little bit more time, especially Friday. She's coming over, so she'll be here, and I can make her a nice steak for her because she loves steak. This looks good. I want to turn it around just to look. Nice. See that? Okay, I'm just going to leave it a little bit more, guys, because that tallow is keeping it from cooking the steak, because that tallow is cooking down. As you can see, look at all the oil. And you know I saved my tallow, so I'm just going to let that brown as much as I can brown it. And I think this is enough here. I'm just going to chop it up a little bit more, because I love onions with steak, but this is going to be raw onions. I think it's just fine. But since I saw that hack royal, did I just call it hack royal? Too funny. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this little piece. And over here I have some chopped green onions. I'm going to add the chopped green onions to this too. Like about that much. You can see that, right, guys? Okay, so I only have a little bit of garlic today. I need to get garlic. I forgot to get it yesterday when I was grocery shopping. So we're just going to dump whatever we have in there, which is like probably about a teaspoon, guys. That's all I have in there is a teaspoon, but it's going to have to work. Alright. So I'm going to get rid of this bag. And I have some parsley. I'm going to put a little parsley there. And I'm going to add just a little bit more garlic because I think it doesn't have enough garlic. So let's add some garlic. This is just granulated garlic, no salt, just garlic. Alright, so that's enough. And then I'm going to get my olive oil. Oh no, I'm really low on everything, guys. Really. I'm going to wind up using regular oil. Okay, let's try this again. Don't spit it. Look at that beautiful steak. I gotta remove all that tallow, but for now I'm gonna leave it so I could just cook the steak a little. Back up. Look at those trees. I like to take it and, well, I'm just gonna leave it alone now, guys. I'm not touching it. Okay, so here we go. I have about that much oil, which is definitely not enough olive oil, but I'm gonna add it all. That's going to be like 3 spoons. I would say about 3 teaspoons of olive oil. But you can add more. It's just that I ran out. I need to go. I have to go to Costco and do a bowl. Alright, so there we go. So I don't remember what else. I didn't add no salt and pepper to this. So I'm going to add a little salt and pepper. Here's some pepper. The pepper's going in. And I'm having trouble with the salt. My meat is coming out too salty. So what I want to do is I am going to palm it. I'm going to put it in the palm of my hand and I'm going to measure out how much I want on there. Because it's too much. It pours out so fast. See, I got about a teaspoon there. And that's good. If I would have shaken it all over the place, it would have been too salty. I don't know why these holes don't look that big. They don't look that big, but it really comes out not too good. Alright, so this is what it looks like so far. I haven't like blended it in yet, but you get the concept. You see the garlic. So I definitely need more oil. And I don't have any more oil. I don't want to use the tallow oil, but I'm just going to use this one right here, this regular vegetable oil, because that's all I have. Alright, that's good. I don't want it to drip down. It's just to wet these ingredients up a little bit. Okay. Looking nice. You could chop them up a little bit. I didn't even time how long, and it only needs like 20 minutes the most. 15 to 20 minutes. That's all the shells in the oven are gonna take. All right, that's it. Look at that. It's supposed to be, I think, like pureed ingredients. It's not even supposed to be like chunky. I made it chunky. That's the word. The word of the day, chunky. But it looks good, guys. See? That's a nice flavor right there. I'm going to add a little bit of the butter and herb to that. And also, he put a stick of butter. So, where's my butter and herb? Okay, the butter and herb. So, I'm going to add a little bit to that. That's it. Okay, now... I bought some butter yesterday, so let me check this. I don't want this steak to burn. Look at nice. I'm just going to leave it there for a few minutes, okay? Because it's got to cook on both sides. See that? It got a nice char on the meat. You could see that, right? All right, so I'm just going to leave it there for a few seconds. And then I'm going to put it on this side. So I'm going to get my butter out because I'm going to need some for my garlic. I mean for my broccoli. Okay. Hopefully this is not gonna be a long video. But amazing. Okay, so this is frozen, guys. If I hold it under here, look at the steamer coming out. So cold. I always put my butter in the ice box. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna just clean this off. Like that. And yeah, like I said, it's frozen, so I'm just gonna add a piece right there. Not too much, it's okay. Just gonna let me break it a little so it can go all over. Put a piece there and break this one in half. Okay, so that and a little bit of the broccoli, the butter and garlic. I'm just gonna add a little bit to my broccoli. Okay, that's good enough. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to grab it and look. See that? Look at those nice seared. Oh my goodness. It's seared up so good. So I just want to put this side now. And let's sear this side because look how beautiful. That's a nice sear going on right there. So I'm going to leave it like that for a few minutes. And I'm going to cut some butter. And I'm just going to put it right on top. It's coming out like shaved butter. Look. See, it looks so shaved up. Okay. So let's add more. Yeah, it's shaving. This is perfect to make some pastry dough. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Okay, I want to add a little more because that steak is going to be interesting. Okay, so that's it. Nothing else to that, guys. That's the whole recipe right there. The viral steak. What is it called? Viral steak on a wooden board? Okay, no. It's the whole concept is don't season your steak until after it's ready. Now, when you cut that steak on top of that, not only would the butter melt, but all the pieces of steak, once you mix it around, they're all going to be coated with a nice good flavor. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in my refrigerator now. Let it get soft. So, let's just wait a few more minutes. And then I can flip it one more time. Yeah, look, see? That's a nice sear right there. And I'm just going to do the bottom here a little bit. And then I'm going to place it back on the tallow side. Because this is, the thickness on this is really thick. So, hold on, I need to get a cup. Okay, so let me get my napkin. I want to dry it up a little because I don't want to put the water, any water with the oil. So let's see how I'm going to maneuver this. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to just dump the tallow so it doesn't keep splashing. There we go. Alright, so Back you go, and I'll put my tallow over here that can cool off. Alright guys, you know what? I'm going to let this cook a little bit more, and I'm going to put my broccoli in the microwave oven, and I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? Hi everybody. Oh, it's so smoky in here. Okay, you see this piece of meat? I'm not cooking it anymore. It's done. You see this? It's all bouncy because that's like medium rare. Okay, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to push this right back here. Now I'm going to take my steak and I'm just going to put it right there so it can rest on all those delicious ingredients that I put. So I'm going to let that rest for another 10 minutes, and by that time everything will be ready. I'll be back. Okay, hi everybody. I had to put this pan here, okay? And the reason why I put this pan in here, because look at this, the way it's dripping. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that in there. So if anything drips, it could drip right in there. But look at that. That is so juicy. I haven't cut it. I had it resting there for about probably 7 to 8 minutes. So as soon as I chop that up, then it's time so I can take out the shells, because my broccoli is already ready. There's my broccoli all done, and look at all this tallow. That's a lot of tallow. Look at that. So I got that much tallow, and it still has a lot more. I should have cooked it more, but you know, I'll just leave it like that for now. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go against the grain, and I can see that the grain is going this way. So I want to cut against the grain and not try to lose none of my seasonings. All right, so I'm just gonna start slicing it. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot of tallow. That's like too much tallow. Like, that's really fattening. I'm gonna have to trim it. I have to, because this is so much. It's good, but at the same time, that's just such a big piece of meat right there, guys. Lordy, lordy, you could see, look at all the juices. That's what I told you. And it looks a little rare to me. I mean, people eat it like this, but I don't know. I couldn't cook it anymore. I could not cook it anymore. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to find out, because this looks like just rare in the middle, completely rare. And on the outside, it looks cooked. So, my goodness, my seasonings. Look at the seasonings. They're coming down on this side. Just going to put them right there. And the butter back there. Get over here, butter. I'm just going to put it right there in the front. Let's see what we get out of this, guys. Okay. We could always put it back in the pan, you know, if you want it just a little bit more cooked, because this looks really raw. And I cooked it, guys. I cooked this about 20 minutes. 10 minutes on one side, 10 on the other. I don't know. I guess it's just the thickness of the meat. The meat is real thick. Okay. I'm getting there, but I'm telling you, it looks just raw. Look, it looks like I didn't even cook it. Look at this. It looks like I didn't even cook it. Do you like it like this? Is that not too bad to eat? I don't know. I just like it with a little bit more color. I don't mind having a little bit of the juices that come out of that. That's fine. But look at all the seasonings all over the place. All right. I'm just going to cut one more piece. And then I'm just going to, I'm tearing this up, right, guys? All right. I'm just going to take this tallow, because there's a lot of tallow and it has so much of it. So look at all the ingredients. Okay, let's do the viral thing. Okay, so you don't need any seasonings. You're supposed to be able to just mix this in like this. Leave that back there. It's okay. Look, see that? It kind of works, guys. Really, it did work. Okay, kudos whoever came up with that and said that all the veggies will stay on there. all nice and fresh and delicious. And it does. And get this piece right here. I'm gonna try a piece because I gotta try a piece. Oh my goodness. It is such a difference when you eat it and you didn't cook none of the veggies down. You could taste them, all fresh veggies right on top of that. This is absolutely delicious. And I took the other part though, look. The one that I took, that's how I like it. You know, see? It looks good, a little red, but it's so good. It's so yummy. All right, guys. I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna grab my shells because I don't think my shells are ready. It's so steamy, see that? It's ready. It's saying, feed me. Okay, so I got my pretty plate. Now all I need is, let's see if I can get my my little handy dandy grabber. Yes, that fell down. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a couple little broccoli stems in here. Look at that, beautiful. So I got some broccoli on my plate, and I don't want to use that. I'll use it for here, which I really don't need it. I don't know where I grabbed that. Hold on. All right, guys, look at. See, it's nice and steamy. And this one looked like it broke up a little bit. Let's get one that's not so broken up. Oh boy, they turned into like the other one, not shells, cannoli, not cannoli, yeah, cannolis. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me get some sauce on top of that. There you go. See? A nice serving of pasta. And then I'm going to look for the ones that are not so brown. They're not so. Okay, this one doesn't look half bad. But that fat, guys. That fat. Oh, that tallow. It is still delicious, guys. Okay, that's it, right? Can I find another little piece here? No. All right, that's it, guys. Put another one per shot. Okay, this one looks pretty good. There we go. So there we go. That's my viral way to season your steak, and you should give it a try because it tastes really, really good. I hope you like my recipe. Don't mind my leftovers. I paired it off with something delicious. So this is my recipe. I hope you like it. I hope you will have a blessed day today, and give a like, comment, subscribe, and share the notifications so you don't miss any. Did I just say share the notifications? All right, tap the bell and share the video. Okay, thank you, guys. Happy Saturday. Or happy Thursday. Oh my goodness, it's Thursday. Bye. Bye, guys. Delicious. Bye.